Uh, what's up, Coven Nation? It is sad. Fuck. What's up? Anyway, Scary Sunday. Today we are reacting to top 10 scary theories of Five Nights at Freddy's ever. I'm not ready for this, but I gotta do it. Today we have a special guest, my partner in crime. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
I'm Leanne Rowe, and it's really an honor to be here.
All right. I will put her YouTube link in the description below. Uh, I'm not ready. Are you ready?
Might as well get it out of the way.
I mean, shit, you're right. Just go ahead and scare ourselves silly today.
Right.
Let's get started.
Welcome back, my fellow gamers. This is Top 10 Gaming, and I am your host, Amanda McKnight, celebrating Halloween here on the channel, dressed up as Harley Quinn from the 2021 film, The Suicide Squad. I love this look. I love this movie. I still need a javelin, though, so if you see a javelin online that you're like, that would be perfect, please send me a link. Hit me up. I do want a javelin for this outfit. I feel so empty right now. I also hope that you are all having a spooky week out there and are ready for it to get even spookier as we count down the top 10 scariest FNAF theories ever. At least in my humble opinion. Let's get into it. Number 10, crying child is Michael was crying child? One theory that I've honestly been pondering on since I discovered the Five Nights at Freddy's survival logbook is that crying child and Michael are one in the same. The huge problem with this theory is that crying child died. At least that's what we're led to believe. Granted, Michael also kind of dies at the end of Sister Location, but also somehow seemingly survives, so I don't think that this should actually hold us back from believing in this theory. It is possible the crying child did survive, but we just don't know about that yet in the narrative. In the logbook, it seems as though Michael is being talked to as though he is the crying child and also is being urged to remember who he is exactly. And I've always wondered if it might be possible that Cece was Michael before he even knew William Afton. What if Cece wasn't Afton's child, but was simply someone William kidnapped and kind of made into his child, turning him into Michael and brainwashing him to believe that he was his son. After all, I do think it's weird in general that William would have a wife or a romantic partner, considering all the crazy shenanigans and murder that he gets up to. Just saying. Although I don't know, maybe his wife is also into murder. It's like they're on like a dating app and it's like, she's like, oh yeah, swiping along. And she's like, oh, someone else is into murder. Great. What a great team we'll be. Number 9.
Nah. Damn. Well, that sucks, honestly. I mean, but like, what if that kid was like literally kidnapped from like two crazy lovers or something? Like,
oh my god.
about to be some top 10 most dangerous couples.
Right.
Yeah, that ain't right. But bro, like, what if he actually died though, and like that's just like his ghost or something, like haunting him?
Oh my god. Holy shit. Honestly, I can totally see that happening. Like, yo.
Yeah, because like even though the son might be dead, I mean, he chose to kidnap this child, but maybe this child also died and doing some haunting.
Oh yeah.
Theories will be theories. Let's just continue.
Whose children are these children? While William Afton used his victims to experiment with animatronics or simply stumbled upon some mad science as a result of these killings, could it be possible that these revelations actually led him to acquire more test subjects of his own, this time on purpose? Ones that wouldn't be victims in the sense of them ending up dead and getting stuffed into animatronics, but instead would be a more ongoing experiment, kept alive and made to be the perfect match for more specific research and experimentation in the future. Something strange.
Wait, no, that is a tight space. That is a very tight space. That is death alone already.
Yes, it is. Ooh.
Yeah, that is a very tight space. How would that even help? I mean, are they already dead, or are they still alive? Are they breathing? Like, what?
Right? What?
How?
How?
How? Everyone's questioning how.
Strikes me as odd with the FNAF franchise, and that is that William Afton seems to always have his children, and even the child of his business partner, Henry, get involved with animatronics in a way that they end up fused. With Crime Child, there was an attempt, it seems, to have them fused with Fredbear with the bite, although William wasn't directly responsible for that, but could have still been involved in some way. With Elizabeth, it was her interaction with Circus Baby, which successfully bonded her with the animatronic, trapping her soul.
Didn't know that. That is very interesting.
Oh, that mind completely blown. Like,
And like, it's the fact that he's like possibly using other children and somebody else's kid. It's messed up though. It's real messed up.
And with Michael, it was
Yeah.
attempting to save or locate his sister in sister location, which is implied to have been orchestrated by William himself. If these were his children, why would he put them in such dangerous situations, in some cases quite willfully? Is it possible that these children are not his own, but were simply taken at young ages and made to think that they were his? So not just Crying Child here, but like all of the children. All right, friends, before we move on to this next spot, if you are loving this list and you want us to talk about more of some of our all-time favorite top scary theories, be sure to let us know by giving this video a thumbs up. Number 8, Mrs. Afton is not real. Mrs. Afton doesn't exist. This is a theory that I find terrifying in a very frustrating way. After all, we have been teased about Mrs. Afton's existence throughout the franchise, so for her to not exist at all would be deeply upsetting. Some explanation I feel is needed at this point for us to understand how William got these kids.
I mean,
money don't sleep. Gotta pay me by the minute. Money don't sleep.
I mean, I'd love to know who the woman is, because I haven't seen her.
Oh, don't forget, gifts for the kids.
Bye.
I'm here.
It's
And like, I haven't heard of this woman like at all since I've kind of played the game or like heard the stories.
Oh yeah.
But like, if she ain't real, this dude is tripping. He's either on some drugs or he's crazy. Either way.
Right.
where did they come from? And that would imply at some point that they had some kind of mother. Considering that Mrs. Afton has been so absent but has often been alluded to in the franchise, I think we at least are owed an explanation of what happened to her, even if it means we don't get a full appearance of her in the games or the books. But something that would be completely shocking is if she didn't appear at all, and instead we simply learned that she never existed. It would also mean that all of those illusions were like kind of a waste of our time. Although I don't know if her not existing would be quite as upsetting as my next point. Number 7, Mrs. Afton is Ballora. Seriously?
Oh, that's a good theory.
Ooh, holy sh!
That's a good theory.
Oh, holy shit!
I mean, if he really is
Yes,
so,
oh my,
if he really is, like, that means that he killed his wife it's like she volunteered to do it, you know?
Voluntary murder. Holy shit.
Yeah, like, it
Yo.
kind of makes sense if she's Ballora, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But either way, that's kind of messed up that you killed your own wife. If you either had a wife or if this Ballora is just someone else. Crazy.
Oh yeah.
This is more terrifying to me than the previous theory of her simply not existing, even though we've been led to believe for what feels like forever that Michael, Elizabeth, and even Crying Child have a mother, and that their mother is Mrs. Afton, William's wife or love interest. However, people have also theorized that Ballora is meant to resemble Mrs. Afton and perhaps was created by William to fill the void in his life after Mrs. Afton died or left him. Some have taken this theory even further, though, interpreting it in a more literal sense that Ballora is Mrs. Afton, which would mean that William actually loved an animatronic, both emotionally and physically, and that she somehow gave birth to Michael, Elizabeth, and Crying Child, who perhaps were part animatronic all along. I don't like to picture this because, well, it scares me and it makes me uncomfortable. So we're just gonna move on now.
I mean, that could be if he didn't kill her. Like, if he never met her, he could just say if he never met her, he could just say that he just fell in love with some weird ass animatronic and just. I mean, first off, how? Like everything, how? Like from
Right.
From meeting to dating to possible marriage and then to children. How?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that hurt?
How would that love story play out? Like, what the fuck?
Wouldn't that hurt though? Damn.
Probably. Yeah. Shit.
Bro, hey, look. What if these like little kids in the back right here? These demon things. What if those are the kids and their spirits are just like inside of those things?
Oh my god. Yo.
Bodies in the animatronics, but spirits in these little demon things.
Holy shit. Yo.
That could be something.
I never thought of it like that. Yo. Holy.
Big brain. Let's continue.
Number 6, Michael is an animatronic. We keep seeing more and more human-like animatronics pop up in the FNAF universe, and we know that Michael somehow survived getting scooped and barfing up various animatronic parts that made up Ennard, who lived within him. This could only be explainable if he were not actually human, but perhaps was instead the final evolution of a super humanoid animatronic. After all, William seems to have been conducting mad experiments that basically meld the two different beings, human and animatronic, using remnants made up of intense emotions or souls in order to bring his animatronics to life, in essence trapping the spirit of living beings within them, and therefore kind of making the animatronics them in a way. What if Michael is no different, except that he was once perhaps a living boy, and different in that as an animatronic he is realistic enough that others, including he himself, truly believe that he is a living human? After all, I think if Michael is an animatronic, I don't think he's aware of it. I think he would be like, what? I thought I was a real boy. Us too, Michael, us too. Number 5, FNAF movie canceled. This is more of a rumor.
Oh, wait, whoa. There was a movie?
What the?
Bro, there was a movie. I could have had a choice to watch it or not. God.
Oh.
There was a movie. I know that would have been fire.
In that movie, it probably would have been lit.
There was a movie. Damn. Okay.
Than a full-blown theory, and it actually has been combated by Blumhouse, commenting that while the movie has taken a few setbacks, it is still very much happening. But I mean, Is it happening? Is it happening really? In 2020, Scott Cawthon made a Reddit post listing all the screenplays they had gone through thus far and confirming that they had finally settled on the perfect one. But then more recently, only a little while ago, this year in 2021, Jason Blum announced that the film was still happening, but that it had suffered some setbacks. Chris Columbus was set to write and direct the film last we heard, but apparently he was no longer attached to the project anymore. And they were reportedly back to square one with the script, as Blum hinted that they were unable to find one that did the game's justice and pleased everyone, namely Scott Cawthon, who he kind of said was holding everything up. Not in as so much words, but he was like, we're trying to make sure that Scott is happy, and honestly, I can't even move forward unless he is happy. Sounded a little bit like he was frustrated, which is fair, especially considering that Cawthon was the one who claimed he was happy with the final script, or at least script premise, in 2020. This film has been in the works first with Warner Brothers and then over at Blumhouse since 2015, and we still don't have it yet. And it's not even seemingly in production or pre-production stages even.
Canva is just so easy to use. People always tell us that our designs are really thought
because it doesn't have any script, it doesn't have a director. So despite everyone claiming it's still happening, it's making fans a bit nervous and making them theorize that this movie maybe never will happen. I really hope it does happen, but I mean, even Blumhouse I think has had it since 2018 themselves, so it's been a while. Hopefully we get a script soon that is actually gonna happen. Number 4, William Afton is immortal. One of the scariest theories that I can think of
Oh, no, wait. Yo. This one was scary. I didn't know about this one. This one was very, very weird, but this one is not okay with me.
Spring prep? Holy shit. Damn.
This is scary. No.
Damn. Nightmare fuel right there, bruh.
Exactly. It's like, nah. Bro, why he hey, what, yo, bro, why does this one
Why
right
he
here?
look like that? Why he look like that though?
I mean, yes, but why he look like that cartoon on the next Quick Box?
You talking about the Nesquik, buddy?
Next Quick Buddy. He look like it. He could be the real version.
Oh my god.
He could, bro,
I
he
immediately
looks
thought of
like-
that the first time I saw it.
Yes, he looks like he could be a whole mascot for next Quick, bro. Damn. Let's continue.
is that the big bad William Afton simply can never die. This would mean that no matter what happens in the game, no matter how many times he's
what is this? What is this?
think you've defeated
In the hell?
Bro, why you got 2 rabbit teeth and some real sharp looking teeth on the bottom? No.
What the fuck?
Bro, how he go from regular
Yo,
teeth
not
to shark teeth to back to rabbit teeth to no teeth? How? Bro, chill. They gotta chill with this.
possible.
They gotta chill. They gotta chill.
What is the science behind that?
Bro, they trying to give these kids nightmares. Bro, he ain't got no neck. All he got
No.
is skin.
Bruh.
Bro, that ain't it.
Yo.
That's not it. I knew I was gonna like this shit. I knew it.
him, he can always find a way to come back. Considering how many things he's managed to live through, this seems plausible. Granted, he's also seemingly had some kind of explained reason for his return in terms of how that works or how it was able to happen. But what if his master plan was simply to become immortal, and regardless of any explanations we've been given, he actually already achieved his goal, which is why those explanations don't actually technically matter, because no matter what, he could always come back. Number 3, vengeful motives. This is a theory that Connor mentioned last year on the channel in a theory video that we did, where we shared with you some terrifying theories that were yet mostly unheard of at the time. pretty much they were all things you hadn't heard of, mostly. One such theory that Connor offered up that I think is super scary, which is why I want to talk about it here, and is also related to William Afton and his motives, is that the death of Elizabeth was not an accident, but was actually intentional.
No, it was planned? No.
What the fuck?
Planned murder?
Hell?
Oh my god.
And?
But hey, real quick, this looked like this looked like a Mario game. I swear I want to play this already.
Yes. God, bro.
But like, bro, like that was a planned death? No.
Mm.
Come on, dude. We out here killing kids now? No.
Connor suggested that William wanted to kill Elizabeth because
What? Wait,
What the fuck?
he wanted to kill. Wow. But what'd she do?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Bruh.
blamed her for the death of her mother and his wife, Mrs. Afton.
Bro, wow. He really blamed a whole child. Bro.
Wow.
Come on, dude. Keep wrong.
Dude, if that isn't petty, if that ain't petty, I don't know what is.
Like, he really blamed
What the
an entire child for his wife's quote-unquote murder.
Oh my god.
Come on, man. That's not what we do. No.
After all, something we don't yet know is the ages of these kids, and in fact, we don't even know for sure that they have the same mother. None of this stuff has been specifically pinpointed. And I mean, we don't really even know if they have a mother at all, to be fair. It is therefore possible, based on the scant and non-conclusive info that we have thus far and the gaps in between that info, that Elizabeth could be the youngest child and that Mrs. Afton actually died giving birth to her after Crying Child and Michael were born, or after one of them was born if they are the same person.
I mean, that's a thought.
I mean,
But what you
yes.
blaming her for, though? If you didn't want another child, put the cap on the bottle, sir.
Right?
Should have kept with 3, man. Now you're blaming the youngest one for... Well, we don't really know her age, but still blaming the youngest one for something that you could have literally avoided doing.
Ain't some fucked up shit, and I don't know what is.
And that because Mrs. Afton died while giving birth to Elizabeth, that William actually wanted her dead as revenge, or possibly just because it, hurt to see her, knowing what she had cost the family, and also perhaps with her looking quite similar to her mother, which, based on the descriptions that we get or the allusions to Mrs. Afton, they seem to look quite similar. I mean, we don't really know what she looks like, do we? We have an idea. We have an idea of what she looks like. Is it true? I don't know. That's a whole other theory. Number 2, killing for the sake of killing. One theory we generally talk about when it comes to FNAF, one of the biggest questions out there, is what was the purpose behind all of these killings? Why does William kill? And not only that, how do his offspring get involved, and why do they sometimes also seem to be his targets? When it comes to this franchise, one of the biggest question marks remaining is why? 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 What if that reason we've been searching for is not as complex as we think? What if the reason we can't find an elaborate motivation is because one doesn't exist, and instead William kills for the sake of killing and not for any other reason? Honestly,
he just shouldn't have kids at all. He shouldn't even be alive. Because what you killing kids for, though?
Like, how you gonna kill kids and get away with it? Like, yo,
Like,
how?
How has no one found out? Yeah, how is he still alive, and why is he not in prison or in the death chair?
How has no one gone to the police about that?
And this boy was in a whole secret lab. Just like, bro, like,
Oh yeah.
like, why you gotta kill your own kids too? Like, what did they do?
Right.
What did they do?
I think there being no explanation or a simple explanation like this is one of the most frightening theories for the whole franchise that we have out there thus far. I mean, the fact that we could never get a motivation and the motivation is just like, he just likes to kill. It's just so lackluster. It just it terrifies me. I hope there's more of a motivation, but also, what is it? Number 1, plot on the fly. One of the scariest theories around for all of us FNAF fans is that the plot to Five Nights at Freddy's wasn't quite as carefully crafted as we've been led to believe. Instead, this plot was ramshackled together, which is why it's, well, kind of clunky at parts and doesn't make a ton of sense. The questions weren't intentionally created to make us theorize, but rather the questions were unintentionally created out of perhaps poor planning on Scott's part when it comes to this story. I'm not saying this theory is true, by the way, just that it's one that is prevalent among some naysayers and even some fans of the franchise themselves who can still appreciate what the franchise has become despite where it perhaps started from, or where they think it started from, a place that was less plot focused and instead more theme oriented. Which honestly, it does make sense. I'm not going to say that it's true, but I don't know. I could see it kind of going either way personally. What are some of your favorite FNAF theories? Which do you think are the scariest theories out there? What theories do you think aren't true but you wish were true, or vice versa?
Okay, first off, wait a minute. We're gonna go back to that picture, cause why is Freddy holding an entire microphone to possibly kill someone, and why is he looking through the damn window? Just come through the door. And where is Chica? I'll be like, either way.
Right?
Either way.
Getting that entire picture.
Yeah.
And I mean, you can see Foxy's hook hands sticking out from the side, so at least we know he's in there.
Yeah, but this whole picture is like a nightmare. It looks like one of those. It looks like one of those like VR games that just makes you want to snatch the headset off real quick.
Yes. Oh my god.
But come on, we gotta chill with this. Come on, about to give me nightmares.
But also, I noticed a complete lack of a certain character in there. Chica.
Yeah.
There is no Chica in there whatsoever. I'm like, bro, how you gonna have the FNAF gang without Chica?
I mean, they had it for this. You remember Freddy 4? They had look.
Yes.
Bro, Chica wasn't here for this. Chica was absent for school that day. This is terrifying.
Bruh. That could probably give a 7-year-old nightmares for days.
I mean, I can just give this to my little cousin. She'll be fine. No, I'm just playing. Nah, she'll be scared. But bro, red light, darkness, this, nah. And like, look at the teeth. Hold on. Look at the teeth. Like, they look sharp, but like, look on the inside, bro. Like, those kind of look like some human-looking teeth. If they were sharp.
Right?
And it's like, its skin is messed up. And just made to look like creepy as hell.
Like, looks like something you would use as a background in a Zoom meeting on Halloween.
Oh yes, scare everybody.
Dude, like scare the shit out of people.
Yes.
Holy shit, bro.
Yeah. Either way, I don't like it. Anyway, that concludes our video for today, COVEN. hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and slide to the Belle's DMs to hit her up. What theories y'all got, bro? Because this is not it.
Yeah, nah, this ain't it, Chief. This ain't it.
Put your theories in the comments, dude. I want to know what y'all think. I mean, I might have a theory.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll put it down in the comments. It'll just damn. But we will see you next week for Whittle Wednesday. I will put the special guest YouTube channel in the description. Either way, we'll see y'all next week. And we out.